In the last 100 or even 50 years, one would have to agree that technology and perhaps time itself have sped up to the point where a new breakthrough is making the news and selling in the stores almost every week. Musical talent and artistic accomplishments are ever increasing in frequency as the technology allows the world to become like a global village. Our young people are perhaps more creative, socially savvy, and socially conscious than ever before. People are awakening. Humans are vastly becoming more complex in these times. Even since I was a child, I've seen the world and time itself shrink somewhat. Perhaps it's because of age I see these natural changes, or perhaps it's something more. What's accounting for this acceleration? Starseeds have always incarnated and took on human host bodies throughout Earth's history. Zechariah Sitchin writes about how the Anunnaki came from a planet beyond Neptune, called Nibiru, and helped seed the Earth. Raelianism speaks of the Elon coming from the sky as prophets to give messages to humans, but these were distorted. A lot of beings from other places got their earthly start in Atlantis. There they assisted with promoting the technology of the day and created fine works of architecture, so it is said. There have always been starseeds, so what's the difference? The difference lies in the fact that in the recent 20th century, especially since World War II, beings from other realms have been incarnating en masse on Earth like never before. The frequency of beings, and particularly starseeds, enrolling in college Earth has accelerated since the atomic bomb blasts in the New Mexico desert in 1945. Notice that is when UFO sightings increased in greater frequency as well. I believe the atomic bomb acted as a catalyst, a triggering event to increase the interest of alien beings from other places in us. More specifically, our imminent destruction if we aren't careful with that power. The beings from other places have been and are still concerned with human beings' use of nuclear power. Notice just 2 years after the atomic bomb went off in the desert, the biggest, most publicized UFO encounter apparently happened. Roswell. Sure, UFOs have been with us since time immemorial. The Christian Bible has examples of metaphors and references of lights in the sky, but we are only concerned with the frequency here. Since 1947, sightings have been increasing all around the globe, and I believe more starseeds are being born. They are being born to help Mother Earth accelerate and reach a higher frequency, a fifth-dimensional reality. But we must first examine what starseeds are and why they are here. Ever feel as a child you just never fit in, both with family and with peers? Have an early childhood memory of a visiting alien being, imaginary playmate, or a craft in the sky? Chances are your soul may not be from this realm. Starseeds are humans with alien DNA. Their spark or souls do not originate on Earth, but elsewhere in the cosmos. Usually concerning the Earth parents, one acts as a surrogate parent, and the other may be a starseed themselves. The starseed usually takes on the physical characteristics of the Earth Father to ensure acceptance by the Father. I have been told I've spent time with my Earth Mother in the fifth dimension, and I have a lot of my Earth Father's characteristics, for example. In some cases, starseeds exhibit certain characteristics like captivating eyes and an extra vertebrae. Starseeds usually find dealing with Earth customs and rituals like organized religion difficult. A lot of them don't buy into Earth religions, for instance. Some may have trouble with authority figures and keeping a 9-to-5 schedule or a 9-to-5 job. Remember, where they come from, there is no authority or schedules. They are natural nonconformists and don't buy into a lot of what we, as humans, are fed by conventional society from an early age. Starseeds see through things and can see motives from a mile away. They happen to know things on a hunch. The one common denominator is not fitting into the old systems and feeling Earth is not their true home. Very sensitive to environmental stimuli as well. All through their Earth lives, they look up at the sky and have a longing to go home, but they don't know exactly where home is. They are the system busters and may have a lot to teach conventional society. One computer website I browsed gave the year 1968 when they really started to incarnate in masse. Another source says after the A-bomb. A lot of Earth's musical, philosophical, and artistic talent you see in this realm, I believe, were created by starseeds. They are here to raise the vibration of the Earth as a collective and break down Earth's old systems that no longer serve us. Old systems are falling and becoming obsolete. They are here to bring love instead of war. A lot of starseeds cannot fathom wars, famine, greed, and violence. Old ways must change. As stated, starseeds possess great gifts like musical talent, artistic talent, intuitive insights, a talent for working with children and animals, and of course a caring magnetic personality. You also see this in the technology many operate here on the Earth. New ways of doing things are cropping up everywhere. In your schools, kids often labeled ADHD or Asperger's often pick up what is being taught or possess knowledge of the nature that can't be taught in a conventional classroom. They can learn, they just have a different way of learning. Look into the eyes of one of these school children. One often gets the ageless and timeless look of the ancients. It especially started with the Indigos as well being born in the mid-70s. They were rebellious, pioneering spirits who paved the way for the Crystal Children, the peacemakers to help round and soothe the rebelliousness of their parents. They were all starseeds, though, and they are all starseeds. I believe Earth is going through a transformation phase right now. We'll have to see how these new starseeds play out the transformation. I know they are doing everything in their power to help aid in the process. Earth is indeed going through changes at this time in history. Bumper stickers on automobiles proclaim, and I quote, "We are here to raise your frequency," end quote. If this is a time of change and of alien beings taking on human bodies in masse, Earth sure needs them. These beings sure have their work cut out for them. Wars going on around the world, terrorism, famine and drought are taking place, corporate greed is at its zenith, and governments and corporations making the bottom dollar and calling the shots. Perhaps there is a true calling for these beings at this moment in history. Earth is preparing to raise to a higher vibrational frequency. For the enlightened, it would be interesting to watch the show on the Earth stage unfold. Let's hope if it accelerates even faster, it unfolds for the better in the next 50 or 100 years. Astrosleuth here. Peace out. Till next time.